Hello children, welcome to AIMS India's online classes. So children, today from our English speaking skills, we'll be learning about could and might. Actually can and may we have discussed in the previous session. So today in this session, we'll learn how to use could and might. Okay children, and this is an English speaking skills, like how we have to use words while we speak English. So we are not teaching the grammar in depth, because for speaking the minimum basics we are going to learn in this sessions children. Clear about that? Yes. Now, so when to use might is again past tense for the word may. Okay children, might is the past tense of may. Okay, so in regular practice in our daily English, so we can also use might according to some situations. Okay, so now where do we use might? Might is used for to discuss any possibility. So when you want to mention about any possibility, something to be happen or any possibility, okay, so you can use might children. And here I have given you a sentence. For example, your purse might be in the living room. Your purse might be in the living room. Suppose your sister or your father or your mother, anybody are searching for their purse. Okay, so then you can just, if you are having an idea about that, or if you want to suggest to them that it might be in the living room, this is just a possibility. You are not sure that the purse is in the living room. You are just expecting the purse to be in the living room. Okay, so then in that situation, in that condition, you can say like this: your purse might be in the living room. Okay children, this is a possibility. Okay, possibility. And another one is he might be joking. He might be joking. So sometimes what happens when we gather like friends, relatives or our family members, sometimes we speak out some things. We speak out some things. So somebody can take it serious. Somebody may take it as a joke. No. So in that case, if you feel that the words are just for a joke, that somebody like your brother or your friend, he, here we have mentioned the person as he, a pronoun. Okay, so if you feel that his words were just for a joke, then you can use this sentence saying that he might be joking. It is not real, he is not serious, he might be joking. Okay children, again this is a possibility. Clear? Okay, now, and another condition is, another where the condition where you use might is conditional. Conditional in the sense for some conditions. For some conditions. If I did not have to work, I might go with you. Okay, see here. Here you have got two sentences which is separated with a comma here. Are you able to observe this children? Yes. If I did not have to work. So here what does this sentence, what does these words mean? That I have some work to do. I have some work to do. Okay. So if I did not have to work, if I was not having any work, I might go with you. I might go with you. In the sense, if I am free, I might go with you. So there is a condition. What is his condition? His condition is if he was not, if you or me or anybody, if there was no work, you might go with him. Okay children. And the second sentence here, if I entered the contest, I might win. if I entered the contest, that is, if any event or any competition, contest is nothing but a competition. If I entered, if I would have participated in that competition or the contest, I might won, I might win. Okay, so again this is a condition. If you have done this, this might have happened. If I have done this, this might have happened. So these statements are conditional statements. Now in such cases, you can use might. Children, if you observe in this conditional sentences, when we are using might, so the first part of the sentence before the comma, so this is in the past tense, like did not, entered. Okay, so it must be in past tense, and after that the other part, then you can use might. Clear, children? So as it is mentioned here, if I enter the contest, I might win. Okay, if I studied well, I might get the first rank. Okay, children. So like this. This is a conditional sentences. Now, another way where you can use might is suggestion. When you go with a suggestion. Okay. So suggestion is nothing but like an advice. No. Suppose if you want to give an advice to somebody, you can use might also. See here, one sentence is you might try the cheesecake. You might. Suppose if you are going with your family members to a bakery or to a restaurant or any other place. So if you want your friend or your near ones to taste something which they have not tasted until now, and if you feel that is good, then you can suggest them to have that particular food. Then how could you put this? How can you say this to them? You might try the cheesecake. When here we are talking about the cheesecake. Suppose if you have a particular food in front of you, and you want your brother or sister to taste that food, then you can just say that you might try this. You might try this. This in the sense what? That particular food item. Okay, children. So that is also correct. But here is like nothing but a suggestion, like to making them to try that particular food item. You might try the juice. Okay, anything. You might try this cake. Okay, another thing, you might study well to get good marks. So normally all our elders, teachers or our near and dears always advise us to study well. No, especially before the examinations. No, before the examinations normally they'll be very careful and always suggest us to study well. So in that case, you might study well to get good marks. Suppose if you are an elder brother or an elder sister, then you can also suggest this to your siblings. Siblings are nothing but brother or sister. No, you can say to your younger brother or a sister, you might study well. You can suggest this to your friend also. You might study well. Why? To get good marks. Clear, children? Now, so another point where we use might is request. Request. Okay. So how do you do that? Might I have something to drink? Might I have something to drink? Okay. So if you want to drink something, whatever it may be, you can just ask here, might I have something to drink? It is a request here again. Again, might I borrow the eraser? Might I borrow the eraser? So here you can also use can, may, might. Three are applicable here. Okay, children. So, might I borrow the eraser? Might I borrow your pen, pencil? Okay, children. So even in request also you can use might here. Clear? Now, again the other word is could. No, could. So could again is a past tense for can. Can, could. Okay children? So could can be used where to suggest a possibility. Again here also a possibility. Okay, possibility is it may happen or it may not happen. Anything is a possibility. For example, whose book is this? It could be Vijay's book. Okay, if you are having some books in front of you, so your guess. First you'll just question whose book is this? Again you may guess that it could be Vijay's book. Okay, again possibility here. So again for possibility you can also use might also. Might also, but even could also is used. Okay, another example is could A be the answer? Could A be the answer? It's definitely not B or D. So when you are having a multiple choices for one question, so you are just guessing that A might be the answer. Okay, it's not B or D. Clear children? So in that sense, you can just ask this in this way. Could A be the answer? It's definitely not B or D. Clear children? So this is how you can use could in a possibility condition. Now the other use of could is to make a polite request. A polite request. Again for request. For example, could you please move this box? Could you please move this box? Could you please pass that paper? No? So these are nothing but requests. Why? Because we have used please here. No? So using the word could to respond to the request we made in the last example would suggest that you could do it, but you might not really want to. Sometimes what happens? You can do it, but you do not want to do that. You do not want to do that because of some reasons. In that cases, how? In that cases, if you want to accept the request, see here, if you observe children, could you please move this box? Question mark. No. Again, could you please pass that paper? Question mark. No, this is a request with a question mark. And we need an answer for this. We need an answer. No. Like, if you agree to the request, then you use the word can. If you agree, if you say yes, then yes, I can. Okay, children. For example, could you please move this box? This is the request made by our friend. But here you are already busy and you are not able to do that. You don't want, it's not like you don't want to help him, but you are not able to help him because you are already busy. So in that case, how do you say? I could, but I am really busy right now. See, if the answer is no, then you have to use could, children. Okay, so if the answer is yes, then you will be using can. Clear? You have identified the difference. So could you please move this box? I could, but I am really busy right now. I could. I would have lifted you. I would have moved this box for you, but I am really busy right now. Okay, and could you please pass that paper? Sure, I can. Sure, because you are passing the paper? No. So you would like to pass the paper? Then sure, I can. Clear, children? So this is how you have to make it. And here, different ways to ask for help. Different ways to ask for help. Like in our daily life, we talk English, and meanwhile sometimes we need to ask help. No, we need to ask help, ask for help. Then how do you do it? Could you help me? Could you help me? If the answer is yes, you can also say yes, I can. No. Then if you are not able to do it, you are not able to help, then how must you reply? I could, but I am busy with some work. Okay, children. Then the second point is, can you drop me at home? Can you drop me at home? Sure, I can. Sure, I can. Okay. So again, if you want to use could, I could. I'm sorry. So I have some other work. Anything you can say there. Okay. So could you spare time for me? The third one. Could you spare some time for me? Again. Okay. So can you please stay back for me for an hour? Can you please stay back for me for an hour? So if the answer is yes, sure, I can. If the answer is no, I could, but I have to leave home early. As I have got some important work, I have to leave home early. Okay, children. Could you please lend me your notes? I will return it tomorrow. Could you please lend me your notes? Sorry, this is your children. Y-O-U-R, your notes. I will return it tomorrow. Sure, I can. If the answer is yes. If the answer is no, even you have something incomplete, you have to write your or finish your incomplete notes. Then I could, but I have to finish the incomplete work. Okay, children. So this is how you can ask in different. So may I expect a small favor or suggestion in this project? See here we have used may in asking help. Okay, children. So may I expect a small favor? Okay. So even though you don't mention the exact purpose here, so it's kind of asking the help. May I expect a small favor, or may I expect a small suggestion in this work or in this project? Okay. And if you don't mind, can I make a call from your phone? Okay, you want to make a call and you are not having a phone with you, then you can ask your friend in this way. So to make a call, if you don't mind, can I make a call from your phone? Okay, children. Now, and another sentence is, I am unable to solve this problem. Can you help me? I am unable to solve this problem. Can you help me? No, sometimes it happens. So when you are going through your study in the class works or in the class, so sometimes you will not be able to solve the problems, especially mathematics, no, or any other subject. So in that case, if you want your friend to help you, then you can ask like this, I am unable to solve this problem. Can you help me? Okay, children. So whatever help, however you ask, like the language, apart from that, even your voice and your body language, in the sense your facial expressions, that also are very important. Request always must be a request. in the language, in your voice, and also in your facial expressions. Then only it sounds good. Clear, children? Yes. Now again we'll see some suggestions using could and might. No, some suggestions like advices using could and might, using this helping verbs. Okay. Might is used to make a polite suggestion. See, again suggestions also, there is a polite suggestion so that the other person may not feel for that. It is just a polite suggestion. For example, here you might try calling the fire engine. Suppose you had a fire accident in your neighborhood. So then you can suggest like this. You might try calling the fire engine. Okay. The other one is, I thought we might go to the zoo on Saturday. Okay, you wanted to go to zoo. No, you are wishing to go to the zoo. So you are not asking here. No. So can we go to the zoo? No, you are not asking, you are not requesting, you are not asking here. But here in the other way, like as a suggestion, you are keeping your point. I thought we might go to the zoo on Saturday. Okay, children. And the other sentence is, you might consult the doctor. Suppose your friend or your brother or your father, mother are not feeling well, they are sick. No, you wanted them to visit the doctor. No, so then you can suggest to them in this way. You might consult the doctor. Okay, children. So another way of suggesting using could. Could. How it is? See, we could complain to the teacher. Again, this is a suggestion. Okay, this is a suggestion. So suppose you have a problem with somebody in the class or in the school. So you wanted to talk about this to your teacher. Then, so this is how you are interacting, you are asking your friends, okay, to talk about this to the teacher. Then you can suggest in this way. We could complain to the teacher. Complain, you want to complain, you want to give a complaint about that to your teacher. So we could complain to the teacher. Now, another one is, you could try to talk with her. You could try to talk with her. No, you had a problem with your friend, or you're with your nearer and dearer one. So there is a problem and you are feeling sad. No, then your friend, or suppose you assume that your friend is feeling bad because her friend is not talking with your friend. So then you can put your words in this way. You could try to talk with her. You could try to talk with her and find out the problem. Okay, children? Now, so anyway, according to the meaning, according to the situations, or according to the situation, you can use this sentence. Okay, you could try to talk with her. Then, other sentence, you could talk to your parents and ask them. You could talk to your parents and ask them. So you want to go for an excursion or a picnic, or you are having a problem. So then this way. So here you, in the sense like you want to suggest your friend. You want to suggest your friend if she is having or he is having a problem, or they want to go for a picnic. No, then you can ask your friend this way. You could talk to your parents and ask them the permission, for asking the permission. Okay, children? No, ask them is asking again for permission. No, whether to go or not. Okay, children? So this is how we'll be using could and might. So before that, this session, in the previous session, we have also learnt about may and can. No, so these modal verbs, we call them as modal verbs, so are very helpful in our speaking skills. Okay, so you have to remember these words when you are going with a suggestion, or when you are going for a request, no, for asking help, for a possibility, and all these situations you can use these words, children. So hope you have understood these sessions and you will be using them in your daily English. So we'll be continuing with some more words in the coming session. So until then, take care and stay well. Goodbye, children. Please visit our website www.aimstoday.in for further information regarding online classes, quizzes, live worksheets, DIY activities, English classes and coding. Thank you for watching our video. Please subscribe our channel and press the bell icon for receiving latest updates.